'Twas the season and the moose was merry. He joyfully tickled the ivories with a tuneful of tidings and a flurry of fa-la-las. He was so full of ho-ho-hos, even his moose dash had the holiday spirit. See the picture? See the picture?
He's playing piano.
He wasted not one merry minute. Moose got moving and put some hustle into the Christmas bustle. He went to work. He wrote cards and letters until his hooves hurt. Check. He shopped till he dropped. Check. See the picture? See the picture?
Wait, I didn't.
See?
I
See?
I'm listening to the story.
Time.
No.
Time.
He hauled some boxes and bags and presents galore. Moose had gifts for everyone stacked from ceiling to floor. Check, check, check. Then he rapped, yo, 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 and he ribboned, ho, ho, ho. And on each and every package, he tied a big, beautiful bow. Check and double check. So far, so simple, so easy, so perfectly perfect.
Cool, man.
Cool, man. I didn't see.
Well, you gotta look.
I didn't see. I didn't see.
You did see.
Another look at the list, and Moose headed for the kitchen. He pulled out the pots, pans, and bowls, sifted through stacks and racks of cookbooks. He whisked with his left, spoon with his right. Moose baked tons and tins of cookies, check. Dozens of cakes, breads, and sweets, check, check, check. He made jellies, sticky jams. Moose roasted a goose and some chestnuts. He toasted marshmallows and yams. Check, 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 triple check. Yes, yes, so simple, so easy. But of course, so perfectly perfect.
He got a lot of hair.
He got a lot of hair.
That's his mustache.
Decorations were up next, and his list of things to do got done. So Moose decked the halls, then spruced up the walls. He beaded, bobbed, and mistletoed. He gathered garlands, ropes, wreaths, and holly. Jingle bells, sang Noels. Oh, good golly. This Moose was jolly. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Too jolly for me. Last but not least, he hung all the stockings, each and every one with special care. And just in time, too. Soon Santa would be there. Check and final check. Yes, sirree. Getting ready for Christmas was an absolute snap. And so simple, so easy. And if he did not say so himself, Moose thought totally, utterly, completely, perfectly perfect.
Let's quit.
Look at that mustache. All that hair.
I didn't know.
Hello, we didn't see it over here.
Okay,
Oh, Jesus.
See now?
See that mustache? All that hair.
It comes from out his nose.
On that night before Christmas, Mother, little Sissy, Bucky, and Junior looked all through the house. With a job Moose had done, everything looked bountiful, festive, quite fine indeed. There was just one minor problem, if you will. Oh dear, sighed the missus as the five stared at one empty corner. Oh my, oh me, oh gee. Pop, what happened? Cried Junior. You forgot the tree.
Oh, my.
No tree.
He did all of that and ain't even got no tree.
Oops. Where would they hang the tinsel? String the popcorn? Light the lights? Where would Santa leave his gifts for the kiddies on Christmas Eve night? So Moose pulled on his galoshes and put on his hat. He would find a tree somewhere, somehow, and that was all there was to that. So out went the Moose, braving blustery blowing winds and the cold, trudging through snowdrifts, courageous and bold. See, he left the house. He's going to get a tree. Moose first hoofed it down to the corner. Not a tree to be had. Then he slid around the block. Uh-oh. Things were looking bad. He went down every boulevard, street, and little road. He looked down lanes and alleys. Every tree had been sold. There was not a branch, not a twig, not even one lousy, bolus branch hanging around. Nope, not a nothing. Not a tree to be found. No trees.
Oh, no.
No tree.
No trees. No trees, sighed a sad moose as he came home empty-handed that snowy eve. The kids tried to make the best of it. They said, "Oh, so who needs a tree?" But Moose could plainly see they were short on the glee. He knew he had to do something, and that's just what he did. Jay, put that down. In the empty corner, he stood and spread his arms out very wide. Then he smiled at his children and he winked at his bride. "Kids," he declared, "fetch your forgetful pop some of that tried and true family glide."
Holy crap!
He got icicles all over him. Well, you should be looking. So back came the kids carrying a big pot of glue. And without a word to one another, they knew just what to do. They each took a part, grabbing strands, taking hold, and carefully, oh so carefully, they globbed. Then they plopped, they pasted, and then they pressed. They curled and twirled every which way a follicle could fathom, until Moose's magnificent moustache was indeed even more a marvel to see.
Whoa, that's a lot of hair. That's a lot of hair.
Moose was
They
just a
digging
few
for gold.
needles shy of being an evergreen tree. They strung Moose with lights from his head to his toes and draped him with tinsel, beginning right with his nose. They hung balls that were shiny and bells that twinkled, candy canes, berries, and plum sugar sprinkled. Then they all stood back. Junior plugged in his pop. Ooh, ah. Yes, Moose was one incredible sight. He was glorious and glowing, and boy, oh boy, was he ever bright.
What you laughing at?
Look what they did to their daddy.
What?
They made him the Christmas
Come on, hold it
tree.
up.
Hold it up. They can't see.
They made him the Christmas tree.
They made their daddy the tree.
Then Junior placed the star on top of Moose's head. He gave him a kiss and a pat, and they all headed off to bed. Except Moose, of course. He stayed in the corner instead, still twinkling and blinking and waiting for Santa. Yep.
Pause.
Oh, so it was so simple and it wasn't so easy. And okay, it wasn't so perfectly perfect. But do you know what? Look at him in the corner waiting for Santa Claus.
He's gonna fall asleep and he's gonna tip over.
It was pretty close. Ho, ho, ho.
I don't see
See the
nothing.
lights?
It's all dark.
It's all dark. He waited for Santa.
What eyes are these?
Those are his eyes. He said, ho, ho, ho.
Let me see.
The end.
Yeah.
Yay!